Off the coast of India, the island of Sri Lanka is occupied by a people with an envied past. The once fabled kingdom of palaces and gardens flourished as a result of a unique irrigation system. When the fountains disappeared, poverty and hunger replaced what was once described as paradise. Now, centuries later, the country has set out to reclaim its heritage and independence by investing in a billion-dollar project to deliver its water. But the plan is not meeting expectations. Government officials claim that farmers are to blame. Farmers insist the problem lies in faulty construction and poor management. What are the real reasons for the system's difficulties? Join us for an examination of Sri Lanka's struggle to resurrect the fountains of paradise. Next time on Nova.
Watch Nova Tuesday night at 8 here on Channel 17. Have your personal or financial circumstances changed recently? If so, you should review your will in light of this change. Giving through your will includes information to consider before seeing your legal advisor. For a free booklet, write Wills, Channel 17, Box 1263, Buffalo, New York, 14240.
WEBR News Radio 970 is the authority for news and newsmakers. At WEBR, a crack team of award-winning professionals is committed to delivering news that's thorough and in perspective. We're Western New York's largest news staff and your complete source of information. Listen to WEBR News Radio 970 and follow the newsmakers.
Next time on Heritage, Civilization, and the Jews, the flourishing Jewish communities in Europe, from the Renaissance through the French Revolution. Abba Even hosts Heritage, Civilization, and the Jews, Monday night at 9 here on Channel 17. Join us.
Hello, I'm Mark Russell, and I'm delighted to tell you that we're getting ready to start our 10th season of live comedy specials on Channel 17. You know, long before the movies The Natural and Best Friends made Buffalo the film capital of the world, the folks at Channel 17 had a vision of doing a nationwide television show originating right here. So they came to me. Why? Well, they couldn't get Burt Reynolds or Robert Redford.
Mark Russell, Wednesday night at 9 on Channel 17.
This week on Mystery, Rumpole champions the fairer sex.
Take my warning. Don't cross her, Ballard. She has the ear of the Lord Chancellor.
What does that mean?
It means that they'll either take you in or chuck me out. Good luck to both of us.
Rumpole and the female of the species. This week on Mystery.
Here on Channel 17 tonight at 10. So you've gotten a renewal reminder, and you think there's no need to renew. After all, everyone else will be sending in their check. But you can't count on everyone else, because we're counting on you. It's your turn. Renew your membership to Channel 17 today.
Solving today's environmental problems depends on science. Dr. Stephen Lindbergh is investigating the ecology of the forest.
We have found that by monitoring rain chemistry above the canopy and at various levels within the canopy and on the forest floor below the canopy, that there's a tremendous change in chemistry as rain filters through the forest vegetation. We found that many times acid rain coming in from the atmosphere, by the time it passes through the canopy of the forest and has hit many of the leaves, is no longer acid. And that means that a lot of the acidity is being neutralized or removed somehow by the foliage in the canopy.
By choosing careers in science, men and women like Dr. Lindbergh are making a difference and helping us find solutions to problems. Solutions that work. Consider a career in science.
WEBR News Radio 970 is the authority for news and newsmakers. At WEBR, a crack team of award-winning professionals is committed to delivering news that's thorough and in perspective. We're Western New York's largest news staff and your complete source of information. Listen to WEBR News Radio 970 and follow the newsmakers.
Penelope Keith returns as Audrey Forbes Hamilton in To the Manor Born tomorrow night at 9 here on Channel 17.
Next on Frontline, they should be enemies, but instead a Palestinian and an Israeli come to America with a message of unity.
We would not have been together if we don't belong to the same camp of peace and justice.
To my mind, the Palestinian problem is a Jewish problem. This is unholy war.
Watch the Arab and the Israeli on Frontline, television for our times.
Don't miss it here on Channel 17, Tuesday night at 9.
The story of Pagliacci is one of the most familiar in opera. In it, a traveling actor must play a clown even though his wife has broken his heart. And in his grief, he sings this beautiful aria, Vesti la Giulia. Hello, I'm Placido Domingo, and I sing the role of Canio in a new production by Franco Zeffirelli. I hope you will join me for I Pagliacci next time on Great Performances.
Here on Channel 17, Sunday afternoon at 2. Penelope Keith returns as Audrey Forbes Hamilton in To the Manor Born tomorrow night at 9 here on Channel 17. Specials and classic motion pictures. This weekend, spend Saturday morning at the movies. Join us at 9 when Tony Curtis and Cary Grant team up for Operation Petticoat. It's a success. Then at 11:30, Heaven Must Wait for a prize fighter who dies before his time.
Miss Foster looks a little pale around the gills. She looks like she's gonna... She did.
Robert Montgomery stars in Here Comes Mr. Jordan. And at 1:30, it's mystery, suspense, and vintage Hitchcock when the lady vanishes.
There has been no English lady here.
What?
There has been no English lady here.
The hell? She sat there in the corner. You saw her. You spoke to her. She sat next to me. But it's ridiculous. She took me to the dining car and came back here with...
Who went? She came back alone.
Operation Petticoat, Here Comes Mr. Jordan, and The Lady Vanishes. All part of Holiday Festival's mini-movie marathon. Saturday, beginning at 9, only here on Channel 17. Don't miss it. Channel 17's Holiday Festival presents Comic Relief. Check into Faulty Towers, a small English inn where Murphy's Law is the house rule.
Please try to understand before one of us dies.
John Cleese stars as owner Basil Fawlty, who only wants to go through one day without something going wrong.
Oh, spiffing. Absolutely spiffing. Well done. 2 dead, 25 to go.
Faulty Towers, 6 in a row, only here on Channel 17's Holiday Festival. Don't miss it. Saturday night, beginning at 8. Don't miss a double dose of your favorite Friday night comedies. Watch 2 episodes in a row of To the Manor Born, Bless Me Father, and Monty Python tomorrow night at 9:05 here on Channel 17. This weekend, Channel 17's Holiday Festival brings you the best in classic motion pictures. From mystery to musicals, you won't want to miss our mini-marathon of movies. Saturday at 1:30, Michael Redgrave stars in Alfred Hitchcock's thriller, The Lady Vanishes.
Well, do you happen to remember seeing this young lady pass the compartment with a little English woman?
I'm afraid not.
But you must have. She almost fell into your compartment. Surely you haven't forgotten. It's very important. Everybody's saying she wasn't on the train, but I know she is. And I'm going to find her even if I have to stop the train to do it.
Sunday, join us at 11:30 as Bing Crosby and Fred Astaire are putting on the Ritz in Blue Skies.
Now if you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? Putting on the Ritz.
And at 4, Bing Crosby stars in Pennies from Heaven. The Lady Vanishes, Blue Skies, and Pennies from Heaven, all part of Holiday Festival's movie marathon, this weekend here on Channel 17. Don't miss it.
India. The last turbulent years of British rule. The struggle for independence. And the men and women caught between two worlds.
I'd be grateful if people would stop telling me who I can have as my friends and who I can't, especially if the only trouble with them is the color of their skin.
Some people talk of comradeship between your kind and mine, and there is a comradeship of a sort. It's basic. But do you really know on what it's based? On fear. Contempt on my side, and fear on yours. Sometimes I think even the Mahatma doesn't understand the consequences of his own actions.
An extraordinary television event. Paul Scott's magnificent Jewel in the Crown on Masterpiece Theater.
Sunday night at 9 here on Channel 17.
Are you tired of the same old talk? The monotonous music? This weekend, add another dimension to your radio. WEBR's Weekend at Your Service. It's a fast-paced telephone talk show where your opinion counts.
Amherst, go right ahead, please. Hello.
Call in with your comments and questions to host Andy Thomas and his guests. Experts discussing everything from healthcare and home repair to money matters and travel tips. WEBR Weekend at Your Service. There is another dimension to radio. Saturday and Sunday mornings from 10 to 12:30 on WEBR, 970 on your AM dial.
Watch Agatha Christie's Partners in Crime tonight at 10 here on Channel 17. This week, Tommy and Tuppence Beresford investigate a series of unexplained goings-on at a guest house. Partners in Crime tonight at 10.
American Playhouse presents Noon Wine from the story by Catherine Ann Porter. It is 1896 in the Thompsons' poverty-ridden dairy farm in the blistering Texas Hill Country. A stranger arrives, transforming the family's life forever.
I wonder how he comes to be so far from his home.
Country's full of fellas tramping around looking for work. He's peculiar. He sure knows how to grind out the labor.
Noon Wine, a haunting tale of judgment, violence, and compulsion. Starring Fred Ward, Pat Hingle, Stellan Skarsgård, and Lisa Hilbolt.
He killed Mr. Helton! He killed him! I saw him do it! I had to knock him out, but he won't come to!
American Playhouse presents Noon Wine.
Monday night at 9 here on Channel 17.
Next on Frontline, street gangs.
It used to be gang on gang. Now anyone can be fair game for gang violence.
One man, James Hawkins, is fighting back.
This one brave man who dared to stand up and say to the police department, I'm not going to move anywhere. This is my home. This is where I deserve to be.
Now they going to run you away from here?
No way.
Yeah, well, I'll leave you in the box.
But now it's war. The Hawkins family had been attacked 3 times. Their homes and businesses firebombed.
How can you say that, well, I just gotta, look the other way, I better not do anything, because that could be you one day, right?
The only thing they really do respect is the barrel of a gun.
Mr. Hawkins' son blew away one of the gang members. The bottom line is they are going to not be satisfied until they get somebody from the Hawkins family.
A special 2-part report, Shootout on Imperial Highway on Frontline.
Watch Part 1 here on Channel 17 Tuesday night at 9. Next time on Wonderworks, watch Jen's Place, the story of a young girl's reaction to her parents' divorce. Watch Jen's Place with your family, Monday night at 8 here on Channel 17.